Hey everybody, David here, coming to you live from South Beach, Fingal. Beautiful day here on the beach today. This is what you would call picture perfect. So we're on the South Beach, looking up towards Fingal Headland. Tide's coming in, so I'm just walking back so I don't get too wet. And hello everybody that's joining us today. We are live from Fingal Heads, right on the border of New South Wales and Queensland in Australia. Art of War. How are you? Thank you for joining. Yes, it is a beautiful day, and you are first again. Thank you very much. And it's a picture perfect day here today. I've been trying to get this live stream going for about 10 minutes, and there are actually some kids jumping off the up the top there. So it would have been good to show that. They're all behind me now. It's amazing how many people are on the beach today. Nobody must work anymore. But oh well. Let's go and have a look. So we're on South Beach, Fingal. Like I was saying, picture perfect. 11:07. Thank you for still being awake. Art of War. So we're just going to go up in the corner. As you can see, the swell has kicked a little bit. I might go back down the beach and I'll give you that wide shot that I was showing, trying to get it going before. But it's a beautiful day here. I'll just walk backwards so we can get that shot in. Just around me here, there must be, 20, maybe 30 people. Hopefully everybody's still there. For some reason, this internet's playing up. I've got 3 bars of 4G, and so I won't go too far to the. So it's a day. A lot of people on the beach, sunbaking, enjoying the day. How good does this look up in the corner? Might just move up the beach a bit. I'm about to get wet here. Same as everybody's gear is about to get wet. So, okay, I've got everybody back. This internet's playing up a little bit today down on the beach, which sucks. But here we are, right up in the corner. I was going to take you down the beach and show you from a wide view, but kept saying reconnecting, so I won't get back down that way. But how's that for a view? So I was going to take you to a different beach today, but the Michaela, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. I was going to take you to another beach, but the northerlies picked up. You certainly can't tell from this beach. That's why everybody's down here, but it's just beautiful here. So thank you everybody for joining today. So we just had some kids up on these top rocks up here. They were jumping off, having a good time up there. But they did jump into the water, and then they were struggling a little bit to get to shore. Luckily the tide's coming in. So as you can see, it really is picture perfect here today. And thank you everybody for joining. We're at Fingal Heads, right on the far north coast of New South Wales and Australia. And the tide should be right at the top now. How's that view? What we're going to do, we're going to go for a walk up the headland. So we're going to go up there and we'll have a look around. We'll look over to Cook Island. Hopefully the northerly's not too bad up there. To the side a little bit. There we go. That's a better view. Should have brought my board out. It'd been a nice afternoon for a surf out there with the high tide. There's only 2 guys in the whole water, in the whole area here. So yeah, very quiet. A lot of people on the beach, just relaxing, enjoying themselves. Okay, I'll put my boardies on. Tide's coming in quick. Stunning day. This is basically the first real day of spring we've had today. It's up around the 25-degree mark at the moment. It'd be good if it stayed at this temperature, didn't get too much hotter. Makes you want to go for a swim, doesn't it? And then looking down that way, that's looking all the way back to Kingscliff down there. So that's about 7 kilometres away. So we might go up the top. So we're going to go up there and we'll have a look around from up there, guys. Let's just wait up. All right, go straight up this track. Now a heap of people have just come down here, so shouldn't have to worry about any snakes up here. So that's always a positive. we're up on the track, on the rock track. So we'll keep going this way. Up through here. All right, we're up the top. Bear with me. A couple more seconds and we will be out. Okay. Okay, how's that view? So we were just straight down. We were just down there. All right, nearly in position. All right, I'll have a little seat here for a while. Okay, so how's that view? It does make you around 98. How are you? Savino, how are you? Thank you everybody for joining us today. So we are at the moment on Fingal Headland, right on the border of New South Wales and Queensland in Australia. And we're just having a look out to sea. So we were just down on the beach, straight down there. Now we just come up the top here to have a look around, see if there's any whales coming through. It's time, 1:15, -6, yep. So yeah, stunning day here today. There's one guy surfing straight down there underneath the pandanus. There he is, caught inside at the moment. He's getting hit by the whitewash. So the wind definitely has swung around to a northerly here. So that's not... There's a little drone up there too, screaming its head off. And an eagle with a fish. Look at that. That just landed. That eagle has just caught that fish. How cool is that? Whoops, where are you? Come back, come back. That fish is that fresh, it's still kicking. There it is. Now it's the eagle's starting to eat it. So just bear with me. I'm going to come around a bit so we can get a better view of it. All right. Where are you? There's the tree. There's the eagle. Okay, so it looks like it just gave it the death bite. That fish isn't kicking anymore. Just off to my right, I can hear a helicopter coming through. But that eagle has just caught that fish. It's just finished kicking, and now it's having a feed. How's that? That's nature. I don't want to go too close to it. I don't want it to go away, but we'll just watch that for a little while. That's really cool. And that sun's really hot. Hot on my face. So everybody, thank you for joining. If you just got a big piece in. If you're new to the channel, we are at Fingal Heads, right on the border of Queensland and New South Wales in Australia. That eagle just landed, it just caught that fish. And now it's having, what's the time? 1:25 past 1. So it looks like it's having a late lunch or an early afternoon tea. So that eagle is an osprey. And it'll be one of the, now you can hear it whistling to its mate. You can hear those waves breaking in the background. I'm just going to zoom out, and I'm going to see if I can get around that eagle and shoot from a different angle. So just bear with me. Hopefully the eagle doesn't move or I scare it. So I'll just make my way through really quick. So the eagle should be just above me now. Okay, I'm through. Hopefully it hasn't moved. So let's just turn around. There it is, it's still there. All right, now what we don't want, I'm sitting in the bushes here, so we don't want a snake to come out of that bush. So there we go. So the eagle's taken the head off at the moment. It's getting down around the gills area. It's having a good feed. So this certainly is nature at its best, isn't it? That osprey just came in with that fish. It was so fresh it was still kicking in its claws, in its talons. And then it did a bite to the head, and now the whole entire head's gone. Now here comes some seagulls. I don't think the osprey will take any shit from the seagulls. So everybody, thank you for joining us today. Oh, you can see how much he's getting stuck into that. So we are right now we're right on Fingal Headland, and that osprey has just caught a fish and is sitting up in a dead pandanus having late lunch, early afternoon tea. Temperature's really picking up here at the moment. They're coming, what are we about? What's the date? The 13th or something? So we're in right into the spring now, like 2 weeks into spring, and it's getting hot. So let me know if you're enjoying this footage or you'd rather go around and see a bit more scenery. Just let us know, everybody. So where's everybody watching from today? Please let us know. Say hello so I know who we're speaking to. And please enjoy the live stream. So this is as live as it can get, people. That Osprey's just caught that fish maybe 7-8 minutes ago. It was still kicking in the talons when it landed on the dead pandanus that it's on. And now it's having a great feed. He's gripping it in the left talon and he's just readjusted his feet. So I'm not sure, this must be a juvenile though, he hasn't taken it home or back to the nest. It's weird, usually they take them back to the nest and they share it with the mate. So maybe this one doesn't have a mate. So that Osprey couldn't care less that I'm within 6 metres of it while it's having a feed. It's up on the tree and knows that I can't get anywhere near it. I'll just make sure that's zoomed in as far as it can, yes. So now it's down to the guts. Just pulled some guts out then that obviously didn't like it, let it fall to the ground. Sorry about that. All right, let's go and have a look around. So, goodbye, Mr. Osprey. Is anybody interested in looking at it? There's a few people there at the moment, so we'll just keep an eye on that Osprey having a feed. The Osprey's just caught that. All right. Let's go. Let's go for a walk around there and check out. Ooh, definitely is getting hot. All right, we're on the path here. We're going out to around Cook Island, looking through the pandanus. How are you? There's an osprey in the pandanus. Just caught a fish and eating it.
Oh, really?
Just out there.
Okay.
All right, so we're coming down. There's a couple of boats out wide. How's the conditions? Beautiful, isn't it? And straight out there, that's Cook Island, everybody. How's that for a view? That's nicer. I'm in the shade now. You can see the wind around this side. Oh, there's two whales straight out the front. Just come up for a breath. I might just go and sit down here and see if we can catch these whales. The whales are straight out the front, about 1.5 km off. Where are you? Oh, there's some out wide, but there's some in closer. Let's go over to the island. There we go. That's Cook Island. Alia, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. You're about 2 minutes too late. We just had an osprey sitting there, just caught a fish and was having a feed. Was sitting on the tree directly afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, hi Alia. Yeah, the osprey sitting just behind me. It's about 30 metres away. And it is having a nice late lunch. I'm fine. Beautiful day here. What did I just see in the water then? Nothing. Must have been a figment. Thank you everybody for joining today. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. I'll just zoom out a bit so you can get more of the island. I think we'll go back here and get the pandanus in instead of the star pickets. The star pickets aren't don't look that good. There we go. There we are. So there's the pandanus. There's the island. Thank you, Alia. Glad you're enjoying it. So that's the pandanus, the trees just above me, and that's looking out to Cook Island. And that island's about 800 metres off where we're standing. Quite a few whales outside. They're out a little bit wide, and they seem to be just travelling fairly fast. One's just jumping over there on the right. They seem to only be doing one jump and then finishing. Hi everybody, thanks for joining today. We're coming live from Fingerheads, right on the border of Queensland and New South Wales in Australia. And we are looking out at Cook Island, which is about 800 metres straight off the beach. And the tree in the top of our view is a pandanus tree. I'll just spin you around a bit. You can have a look. Look at all the wildflowers out at the moment. There we go. All the wildflowers are out. They're like paper flowers or straw flowers. And we've got the fence up there to keep people away, and that whale is just out there. Let's see if we can pick that whale up. We'll probably, where is it? Just jump then to the right. There it is. There it is. That's the whale out there. It's out a little bit far to really see it properly. So I might take you back around and we'll go back to the island. So that's a beautiful view of the island today. Ah, that's good. You've been getting a few storms down there, are you? A few people walking on my track. Couple of whales just out to the right of the island. Are you working today, are you? Or are you down the beach having your own stunning views? Ooh, whale jumping just to the north of the island too. Let's see if we can get that. See if we can zoom in on that bad boy. So straight out there. Oh, you're home today. Good. Having a sickie. Or you're a shift worker. I just finished my tour today, so I've got 4 days off now. There's that whale, just jumped again. Okay, so that's it there. Okay. Hey Mark, how are you? Oh, you okay? Okay, see if that whale pops its head up again. Oh, there's 3 just out to the right of the headland as well. Yes, oh, that whale just jumped. Did you see it? We're really getting the stragglers now. I'd say most of the whales would be down around Alyer's place in Sydney. Let's go back to the island. A little bit further. There we go. So again, just beautiful. There's about 5 or 6 whales out there where that one was just jumping. And there's another, there's probably 10 to 12 whales just sitting out the front now. And then off to my right, there's probably another 10. So they still are coming through fairly thick. Now for all those people that just joined, I might take you back around and show you that Osprey. Is it still there?
It's still having a great feed.
Yeah. All right, I might just take you around and show you that Osprey. So just follow me. So the Osprey, which is an eagle, it just caught a fish probably 10-15 minutes ago, and it was sitting up on the tree directly behind me. And it was that fresh that the fish was still kicking its talons, and then it just bit it into the head and then killed it. So there it is. I'll just have a little seat. You can see it up the top there. And that's the eagle just there. Hope it's in focus for you. Yeah, we'll just keep it in the center of the frame just a second. There we go. I'll try and get comfy. There we go. So that's the eagle, the Osprey. Ooh, nearly fell over. Hey Mark, I just looked down at the messages. Thank you for joining us today, Mark. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful eagle. Let me just zoom out a bit. I might go in, see if we can get a little bit closer. There we go. Oh, really? That's amazing. So what do you got, the bald eagle and that over where you are, Mark? Just come around a bit. We'll try and get a side view. We've just got to walk through all the clover. I don't want to get stung by a bee. Okay, where are you? There it is. Must have a bone caught in its throat. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know if we have much bigger birds than the osprey. I'm not a real, I don't have a real knowledge on the eagles. It's definitely not worried about me. I am, I would say, probably 5 meters away from the tree, and it couldn't care less. I'm standing here. You can see under between the legs it's got a lot of blood, so it must have laid on the fish there for a little while and on the chest. All right, it is nice looking. Let's go for another angle. There we go. Look at that. And let's zoom in on that. Hello Shannon, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. So at the moment we're watching an osprey have its lunch. We just caught that fish, now devouring it. Thank you, Shannon. What we might do is go around and look at the scenery. So that's a nice wide view, but that tree is no more than 4 meters away. Okay, so let's head back and we'll go back to the scenery. It's the osprey that's just caught the fish and is having a nice lunch early dinner. All right, up the track. Beautiful up here today. The weather is just stunning. It's just starting to warm up, which is not how I like it. I like being down here in a jacket. But we are going to New Zealand in a couple of weeks. So they're still getting snow over there, so I'm happy about that. So how's that? Yeah, that's a nice view, isn't it? So all the yellow flowers there, all the native flowers around this area. And if I can see one of the signs, there we are. So that's the flower. Please don't pick the wildflowers. You pick one daisy, the whole plant dies. So yes, they're everywhere. They're being fenced off, as you can see. But yeah, spring has sprung and they're all coming out. Oh, what was that? Some kid's hair toy. Savino, thank you for joining me again. Okay, so we're looking back out there to the island. We'll zoom in on it. It's a stunning view out there. Let's just hope a whale comes in nice and close for us. So Savino, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? So that's one of the nicest views around here today. We've got a northerly blowing, that's why I started on the south side of the headland. But the tide's really high, so there wasn't much beach to stand on, so I thought I'd come up here. Might just go for a little walk. There's some seats around the corner here. Let me just zoom out, there we go. So another nice view between the pandanus trunks. A lot of colour in there, the blues, the greens, the reds. Basically the RGB spectrum there. Reds, greens, blues. And there's looking up into the pandanus. Look straight up into it. That nice view up that way. All right, let's keep it going around to the seats. Ah, there's a whale just there. Some more wildflowers. Try and get them in the foreground in the headland. The island, sorry. Oh, I'll just take a seat. Get comfy. There we go. Now that looks nice, doesn't it? That's nearly a photo there, people. And some nice waves breaking through as well. Oops. Hey Shannon, thank you. I'm glad you like that. I hope both the wildflowers and the island are in focus. I'll go down and just put the island out of focus. How's that look? Nice. Just come back a bit, get everything in focus. Thank you, Alia. Yeah, if we could just get a whale coming through, that would look quite good with the wildflowers in the front. Let's see if I can, there we are, make it a bit tighter. I think I like it wider, that's better. Tony, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. So everybody, if you're just joining us, we're here at Fingal Heads, right on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. And we've just been watching an osprey. It's just caught a fish, and it's around on the tree behind us, having a feed. Now we've got Cook Island with some beautiful native straw flowers in the foreground. What I'm going to try and do, stand by. I've got a tripod on this. There we go. How's that? That's my tripod holding that. We've got a bee on there as well. The bee just came over to try and attack me. Thank you, Tony. What's happening up in Oregon this afternoon or tonight, whatever your time is? Have a nice day. Oh, it's your Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, so did you have a good weekend, everybody? I forgot to mention that. I'll just try and change that picture a little bit. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Now I think how it looks to me is the island's a little bit out of focus. All right, let's move it back a bit. Come on, get the island in focus, that's the main one. No, I'll just take that down, stand by, get ready for the shaky video. I put the tripod away, there we go. Now hopefully the island's back in focus. Probably raining in Oregon. It'll soon be falling as snow, won't it? There we go. Now everything should be in focus. Get my foot shadow out of it. Thank you, Mark. A bee's just come down there. Let's have a look at the bee as well. That's all right, Tony. Think of that. It won't be long. It'll be all snow. And you'll be having a ball out there on the snowboard or skis. All right, let's try and find something else as stunning as that for a view. Thank you, Shannon. All right, so we've got some nice rocks down here. So let's see if we can get that in the shot. So ow, that hurt. So we got the nice hexagonal rocks down the bottom. So you can see those ones just there. Oh, beautiful. In Oregon, do you actually get to ice fish? Cut a hole in the ice? That'd be fairly cool. We don't get anything like that here in Australia. All right. Not quite as nice, is it? But still not a bad view. All right, so Shannon liked the meditation voice. Oh, there's a whale just jumped out to the south of the island. Let's see if we can pick that up. There it is. Okay, it seems to be a little bit far out where you can really see the splashing. Oh, there's a whale right there, coming in between those two cans. Let me just try and find it. There's the yellow can. There's the other yellow can, so it should be right there in the middle somewhere. There it is, just blue. All right, so we're going to see what I might do, guys. Zoom out and head over to that side. Bear with me, I'll be there in 20 seconds. So I'll get up on the path so it's a nice view for you. All right, here we go. And we might even have some paper flowers in bloom. Whale in the background with the island. How good would that look? There it is, there's the whale right there. And of course, here comes 2 speedboats. And I bet they pay all the attention of staying at least 300 metres away from the whale. Not. All right, nice little seat for me here. Now, where are you, whale? Where are you? So that big splash was a humpback whale. So there it is, it's coming straight towards us, everybody. So we're going to have a whale on our lap in no time. Come on. Okay, so there's the yellow can there. It's to the left of the yellow can. So it should be around about here. I've got to wait for it to come up again. And I'll try and track it. So yes, we have a humpback whale coming straight through, but off to the left, of course, 2 speedboats are screaming down. So that'll just make the whale dive. Come on, come back up. As you can tell, it's fairly windy here. I'm holding the gimbal with 2 hands. There it is, there it is. Where are you, where are you? There it is. And it just did a big splash to let that boat know where it was. Now that boat is on a collision course with it. It should change its heading. And that is actually, there's the whale. See, it's back. And that boat is coming within 20 metres of it. And it's a commercial boat. So hopefully he loses his licence for that. What a wanker. Couldn't change his course and go around the whale, had to go straight over the top of it. But there it is, it's come back up again. You can see how close the trail from that boat is. Yep, looks like it scared it. It's gone deep. Thanks a lot, mate. You're welcome. Oh, there it is. Its back's up. Where is it? There. There it is. Come on. Just to the left of that can. There it is. One. There's the boat. Should be just there. There it is. Now it's heading back. Is it coming towards us or going away? Yes, it is amazing, isn't it, Shannon? Technology, eh? And I'm glad I can bring it to you. Oh, there it goes, just to the left. There it is there. Right behind that boat. Maybe the whale should put a flag up so I can pick it up easier. There it is, you can see all the splashing there. There it is. All right, let's go back to the view. All right, so now we have Cook Island with the front rock. There we go. That's a few shots that I've taken before in my photography career. You keep looking at that and I'll keep waiting for that whale to come up. There we go. That whale's definitely gone down deep. All right, let's go back around and do the flowers, because that was a nice shot. Oh, I couldn't believe that boat running within, what, 5 to 10 metres of the whale. And the whale actually kicked to let it know that it was there, and he still kept on his course, didn't change course at all. And they do have a very large exclusion zone around whales. So hopefully, and it was a commercial boat too, so hopefully you lose a commercial license for that. So straight up there we have our lighthouse, our fingerhead lighthouse. Oh, really? Do you mean orcas or orchids? Maybe a typo there. Oh, okay. Let's get back down to this shot. That was quite a good shot. Yes, they are very spiky, those trees. All right, so we got that shot again, guys. So hopefully the island's in focus. So these are the native flowers. That's Cook Island in the background. Hello, California. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. They would be, Tony. I'd love to see some orcas around here. Apparently we have had a few following the whales up. Oh, there's a whale jump just behind the island. So California, we just had a humpback coming between the headland and the island, and some guy in a commercial boat just came straight past within, oh, there it is, it just jumped. Came past within 10 metres of it and scared it. Get up, get up, get up, there it is. Let's see if it does another jump. Okay, island just off to the left of the island, so it should be up there somewhere. Are you still got all the seals on your beach, California? Still getting those fantastic numbers? All right, let's go back to the shot. Now, oh, what we've got here, there must be an eagle out on the island. I don't know if you can see, but all the birds are airborne at the moment. So what happens is the eagle goes across there. There they are, you can see them all going up and down. And we should be able to see an eagle out there somewhere. It'll be trying to take one on the wing, or if the babies are hatched, it'll be getting a baby out of the off the ground. So you can see how many birds are there. There's probably now maybe not, because they're all landing on the water, all the birds. So just over here, come on, gimbal, move, come on. Sorry, I'll zoom back out a little bit. It's not the Blair Witch. Okay, so they've all just hit the ground. There, let's get that shot again. So if you're trying to go to sleep, breathe in and breathe out. Just how's that for a view? Beautiful. Thank you, California. So you didn't say, are all the seals still on the beach where you're living from? Ah, that's good, are you? Glad you enjoyed it. I might go back. Stand by. I've been trying to get out on my board again to loosen up the knee, but not going quite as planned. So the knee's getting a little bit sore at the moment, but I think it might be getting stronger, getting back out on the boards. So I went out on the short board yesterday, and that was okay, but I thought I'd take out the stand-up today, and the stand-up wasn't much of a success. It's a lot heavier than my short board. There we go, have a look at that. And yeah, when I tried to weight the back foot, oh, time to come in. So there's your island again. Let's go around here. And let's see if we can see the, there's an osprey just around here having a feed. It just caught a fish maybe 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago. We were sitting there when it landed. The fish was still kicking. That's how fresh it was. And it's still there. Let's go and have a look. And then we might walk back down to South Beach and get out of the wind. Oh, fantastic. I only dream of that. It was happening at the start and now it's all dried up, but that's fantastic, 40,000 views. You must be getting, what, 1,000 hours? All right, let's sit down, get comfy. It must be 1,000 hours each live you're doing. There we go. So that fish is just about finished. Don't drop it. Yep. It's just gone, are you kidding? I've only got the shitty bit of tail now. YouTube's not allowing me to upload my thumbnails anymore. I might try and put them in for the next one, California. Maybe that's why it's slowing down a little bit. I think it's going to come down the ground and get that bit of fish it just dropped. If we sit quiet enough. Yeah, for some reason I can't, I've got to use the same thumbnails I've always used. They won't let me upload anymore, which is annoying. Oh, really? Yeah, I think he, oh, okay. I'll have to ask ChatGPT to get me some hashtags. How many hashtags do you normally use in each one of your lives, California? Uh-huh. And do you put it in the description? Aussie Coast, nice one. Can anyone add it to mine now? Yes, he's almost done, but he dropped half of it on the ground. So I think he'll drop, that looks like just a bit of skin he's hanging onto now. Yep, he's just dropped it all now, so let's see if he goes down. It looks like he doesn't want to share it, so he might jump down onto the ground. Come on. All right, come on, eagle. Come down, get the rest of your fish. It's eyeing it off, that's for sure. Come on, down you come. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. I'm glad you can hear it, Mark. Come on, jump down. B Guilds, how are you? Ah, long form video. All right. It's really eyeing off that fish. It wants to go down on the ground and grab it. Come on, go down the ground. Oops, sorry about that. Good to know, California. So the live is just to get them there, and then you can do the video of it. What I might do is go over there and see if I can chuck it up in the air and whether they'll grab it. So that's the eagle right there. He's just giving me the foulest look then. Let me just find it. There it is. So that's what he was eating. Oh no, took off. All right, the bird has flown the coop. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. We might go down the bottom. We'll have a look on South Beach, get out of the wind for a little bit. Okay. We have to walk across here. This is the Hillary Step before we summit. Bit of a log jam here today. There's about 5,000 climbers all trying to get across the Hillary Step at the same time. All right, now we're coming down, going under the large serac. All right. There we go. That's not a bad view, is it? Oh, there's a middle. Don't know why Charlie's home from school already. It's only 2:30, but he's out surfing. All right, let's watch these guys. Just a second. There we go. Tide's still fairly high. Okay, here comes a little grommy. This is a local kid, Charlie. Whoops. No. All right, let's look back. There we go, you got your headland there. Yes, they're basically just out the back. I've seen them at Snapper Rocks, which is the beach just around the corner, probably 6 k's north of us, and the whales have been just outside them. There's actually a video, I think it's of Sydney, and there's a southern right whale out there, and the right whale is catching the waves underneath the surface. The water's about 21 degrees. So the water feels cold at the moment because it's getting warmer here. When it's cold, okay, here comes the young guy, he's taken off. Here he goes. Oops. And it's breaking really heavy right on the shore break. Yeah, so it's amazing when it's cold, the water feels warm because it could be around 10 degrees temperature, and the water's still around the 20-degree mark. So it actually feels like you're in a bath, but now the temperature is up around the 25-degree, and the water's 20, 21 degrees, and it actually feels cold in the water. So that's the tree we were just up at, where the eagle was, straight in the middle of the screen on the top. I haven't seen the eagle come back. So let's just zoom in, looks like a sec coming through. Again, my screen's gone dark, so I can hardly see my screen at the moment. So really fat at the moment, the waves. All right, guys, we might walk up this way, go through the track, and head over to the main beach again. Then hopefully my screen will cool and I'll be able to see what I'm doing. We're going up into the canopy. So again, these trees, the one straight above us is a she oak. We've got Banksias, Pandanus. Still in the canopy. So much cooler in here. So everybody, hopefully you are liking the live stream. If you are, please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. and continue watching. Ooh, I thought that was a snake, just a root. So we're going over, we've been on South Beach of Fingal Headland. We've been up on the headland, we watched an osprey catch and eat a fish. We've had the beautiful views, we've had the humpback whales. We had a boat nearly run over a humpback whale and wreck our view. So it's no wind in here, but you can see the wind just around the corner here as we head out. So it's amazing how well these trees shelter the wind. Okay. All right, California, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Keep going down, nearly onto the beach. All right, nearly through, and there's the beach right there. Okay, we are on the beach. So there's Cook Island out there, looking out the rocks. All right. So I'll try and keep the island in the middle. How are you? What's wrong? What's wrong? Aggressive dog. Aggressive dog, eh? Killer. All right. So there's the island. What? All right, got my screen back. Thank you everybody who's just hit the like button. It was very good. Not a bad view, hey. And we just look back to the headland there. There's some guys out there fishing. All right, let's keep going. A lot of salt spray today. That northerly's really churning it up. It was, Alia. Thank you for still being here. It's nice walking through the track down to South Beach. Looks like a ship or someone's very rich yacht out on the horizon. Don't know if you can see that. Let's just have a look. Nah, that must be just someone's yacht. All right. Let's keep that in the middle. When I'm looking north, there's so much salt in the air. I hope my lens is still. You're welcome, Tony. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you everybody for joining us today. Thank you all my well-worn friends that are showing up every day. Thank you very much for that. All you new people, thank you. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. Grows the channel. I'm holding this backwards to try and get the island in. I hope it's not too Blair Witchy for you. I might walk sideways and keep it in. There, that's a little bit better. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for everybody that subbed. Much appreciated. I'll be doing another live tomorrow, wind dependent of course. Let me try the left hand. That's a little bit easier. You can see the beach here, there's hardly anybody on it. Right, look at that up there. That's 3 kilometres of beach and there's maybe 8 people on the beach. Down this way, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's another 10 that way. In the water, there's nobody because it's a northerly. That's the island. All right, let's keep heading back to the surf club. All right, everybody. We are just about back at the surf club. Thanks for watching. All my old friends that show up every day, thank you very much. Great to see everybody again. All the new people, thank you. I hope you subscribed. It really grows my channel and makes it a lot more inviting. And just thank you everybody for showing up today, and I will see you at about 12 o'clock tomorrow, East Coast of Australia time. You're welcome, Alia. I really hope everybody enjoyed it. Let's have a close-up of the island in the afternoon sun. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? You're welcome, Shannon. And I will see everybody tomorrow. See you.